9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and we're going. Okay, as per usual, start out at the sanctuary. Grab the first chest here. The flippers. Interesting. Okay. I also will just drop a reminder. This is a race. Hints are discouraged. Though I do generally know what options I have in front of me. I've seen Saku like forfeit races because somebody suggested something and she's like, I was gonna do that anyway, but now it looks like I got a hint. And I'm like, I don't think anybody would have cared that much, but okay. It's not like folks are reviewing the footage. Ooh, bomb. Oh, single dollars. I hate it. Okay, thanks, tree. Small magics? I mean, you're allowed to talk. Just don't, like, be like, hey, you could go do this now. No, I mean, nobody's reviewing my footage, I'm sure. Like, the videos get views, but, like... Hey, heart, I don't need that. Yeah, the videos get views, but I don't think anybody from Saku's stream is, like, you know, poring over things with a comb and being like, oh, did somebody give them a hint? Ooh, their second to last place is invalidated because somebody suggested going to Zoro when they had 500 rupees. That's not going to happen. First of all, nobody cares. It's a for fun league. There's no prize. It's a gentleman's wager. You could have won all the gentlemen. Another heart. Okay. Or heart piece, rather. We have one bomb. I think on my way out of the woods, I am going to grab a second bomb. I can hit these bonk rocks over here on the left, and there will be a bomb in there. Now I have two, which is good enough for the well and also Blind's Hut. But if I don't find any bombs in all of the chests in those two places, incredibly unlikely, but if I don't, then I'll have to figure out something for the Chicken Lady's hut. $20. $100, that's good. Ooh, Moon Pearl. And sword. Okay. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned about money too, because I need 100 rupees to deal with the bottle vendor. Ooh, okay. Bunny Beam Mega Man. My guess is he's either going to be the little helmet robot that spits things, or he'll turn into Zero. Oh, or he could turn into Dr. Light, even though he's dead by the time Mega Man X happens. I could, yeah, Light Hologram would be a good one. Master Sword already. Thank God we got bombs. Roll would be good. Although technically this is X, so technically Roll does not exist. Actually, we don't know that Roll doesn't exist in the X series. We just know she's not, like, in it. The original Mega Man was, like, eventually defeated by Wily's Robot Masters, I think, and that's, like, his deal. So Dr. Light built Mega Man X as a result. Ooh, glove. Kakariko has all the goods. I'm a lamp away from going into the Dark World through Aga. I do not have a bottle yet. You know, I say Kakariko has all the goods, but I actually only have 2 items. Ether and bombs. Actually, not that many items. Alright, what's going on in here? More bombs? I will grab them, because I do not have all the bombs I need. Yeah, sometime this weekend I do need to record more Mega Man for the Sunday game, because I realized I have an episode lined up for Sunday, and then nothing. So I need more. And I never played X1 before this Let's Play series, so it's all blind. Okay. Let's do... Oh gosh. Okay. 10 arrows. Yeah, sure, let's check Uncle. Part of me is like, I should do South Shore, because, like, if I find the mirror, then I will be tempted... Like, the mirror or the lamp, I would be tempted to do the escape. Like all the Hyrule Castle stuff, other than this room, but, you know, there's 2 checks here, they're relatively quick. 20 bucks, okay. Guards drop a heart, okay. Now my magic is full, so that's nice. God. You know what, there's 6 items in the castle. So I'm a little bit interested. Let's give it a shot. This is silly, but, you know, we're right here, we have all the goods, I can do this. I just can't get out quickly the normal way, so I'll just save and quit once I get to the end room. Yeah, come in here with Master Sword. Map. Okay. There are 6 items in Hyrule Castle. The map is not one of them. Fall into the pit. These guards never even knew I was here. This guard has to die. Ten arrows. Okay. Alright. Hyrule Castle is feeling very much like a waste of time. There's one more chest to check, though. Why did they put this room in? It's just a tiny hallway that has, like, 2 sets of stairs. It's completely pointless. Just make the stairs go all the way down. The lamp! Never mind. That's huge. Okay. Totally worth it. I'm so happy I went there. And now I'm going to also check the back of Escape, because I have the lamp. I can see in the dark now. Since I have the glove, I can just go in through the side here, rather than having to run into the castle. This is, I want to say, quicker. Small key, $5, $50. See, it's worthwhile to do this shit before you go along the South Shore checks, because, like, money for Zora. You could find money for Zora. Like, I didn't find money for Zora, but it could be here. I could find 300 rupees in the Dark Cross chest. You never know. It was 20 bucks. You know what? I don't even care. We got everything out of Hyrule Castle. It's whatever. You know, it's not all good, but the lamp is huge. I never looked at the map yet. Crystal pendant. Okay. Now, you know who the Bunny Beam could be? It could be... So, like, I've played X4. X4 is... oh, welcome on in. Yes, we are playing as Mega Man this time around. We do not have an X-Buster, but we do have a sword. It shoots beams, so it's just as good. Yeah, Mega Man X4. There's a yellow robot that Mega Man like is pals with for most of the game, and he ends up like being a traitor. His name is Double. I could see it turning him into that. Or Zero's girlfriend Iris is also there. What's my fish prize? Fish prize is 5 arrows. Okay. So we have the classic Link to the Past, but item locations have all been randomized, which makes it a fun challenge to figure out how to quickly beat the game. Zero items from the Moldorms. What the heck? 10 arrows, $5, 300 bucks. There's my Zora money. The bow, okay. We can do Eastern Palace as well. Okay. My plan then is I'm going to finish the checks here, and then I will go do Zora, and I will go beat Eastern Palace. I don't even need to do the fake flipper glitch, because I've got the real flippers. So that's nice. We got, yeah, flippers were in the Sanctuary. First chest I opened. More bombs. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run along this pit here. That will give me the water walk glitch. But it only works if you jump straight down. So by jumping diagonally down there, I don't activate the water walk. I can swim. But I get to this waterfall, and that's straight down, so now I can run on the water. Now, running on the water is slightly faster than swimming. That's a heart piece, I don't need that. I just need to be careful not to bonk, or get hit, or step into the shallow water. Shallow water will knock you out of the water walking state. Bombs, okay. Man living under the bridge hands me bombs. His name is Ted Kaczynski. Like and subscribe for more 90s anarchist references. I don't have more. I only have the one. Ted Kaczynski, I could maybe do something with the Branch Davidians. That's all I got. I'm 20 years too late for the Weather Underground to be referenced. Money and arrows. Let's see. Oh, Bombos. Yeah, I'll grab that. We never know. Well, I mean, okay, number one, Bombos gives us an ability to get in past the first room in Ice Palace. So even if I never find the Fire Rod, Bombos is useful. Oh, 20 bucks. Okay. Oh god, those VHS anthologies are zany. Exploding vampire blood. Just typing out those 3 words should be like, eh, okay, what's going on here? Okay, we're gonna go back to the house. I'm gonna grab a heart from there, and then we're gonna go pester Sahasrara. Oh! I don't know if I watched that one. That doesn't sound familiar at all. I know I have, bombs, $5, $50. They tested on a bunny. That's just mean. I have an exceptionally bad vampire movie. It's intentionally bad, and the vampires in it are using skin grafts in order to become immune to the sunlight. Like they're like kidnapping women and stealing their skin. Yeah! The vampire leader behind it is named Johnny. You think it's bad now. I'm gonna give you, the one with Nick Cage. See, here's the thing, is Nick Cage is in a couple of vampire movies. I don't think you mean Renfield, because I think we were all entertained by that. Johnny is an incredibly lame name for a vampire. Also, I think that the one you're talking about is just straight up called Vampire. Maybe? Okay. Yeah, no, we've all seen clips from that. That is, like, notorious. Johnny the vampire, who is, like, doing the science things to get his vampire minions all immune to the sunlight. I'm gonna give you 3 guesses as to who stopped him. Who was the vampire hunter who defeated Johnny the vampire? It was not Buffy. I'm gonna go ahead and do this thing. It was, unfortunately not Van Helsing. Ooh, big key. It was not Richter. Alright, chat, that's your 3 guesses. The correct answer is Jesus Christ. Oh, that's right, I own on DVD Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. Filmed in Toronto, Canada. Some priests are like, vampires are running amok in the city, we need your help, O Lord, and he's like, alright, I'm here to help fight the vampires. And he's got his long hair, and the vampires attack him on the beach as he's like baptizing somebody. And so he kung fu fights them. He kung fu fights the vampires. Very serious movie. God, I could have skipped that item. Okay. At one point, and this is the thing, I don't know that this could not pass as a Red Letter Media thing. I'm gonna check this hint. Did I try checking vanilla? You trolley hint tile. See, Red Letter Media, they watch movies that are like unintentionally bad. Like somebody tried and the movie was bad anyway. This is intentionally campy. When he needs backup, he ends up working with a luchador. Just so you know, like he calls in the non-union equivalent of El Santo. Exactly, it's exactly the same sort of thing as Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Somebody, I wouldn't even be shocked if they were inspired. How dare you not get hit by my arrow? Grab that. Yeah, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. How? How? There were definitely enough hits there that they both should have died. Okay, we're gonna try to do this. No! God damn it. Okay. $20. Alright. Mega Man's legs are very short. But, you know, you can only do so much with a Link to the Past sprite. They're kind of all shaped that way. Alright. I have the lamp, so I do have the ability to go up the mountain. So I'm going to do that. Actually, first I want to check with Sahasrahla to see where the green pendant is. I have a fun but terrible zombie movie we should watch sometime. Green pendant is in Thieves Town. Oh no, but Thieves Town's so easy. Yeah, really terrible zombie movie we should watch sometime. Enter Zombie King, it's called. In which there is a group... there's a man who is using zombies in professional wrestling. He's like domesticated the zombies so that they can wrestle. And so then a zombie outbreak happens. And like... our heroic luchador character, Ulysses, has to, like, show up to help fight the zombies. And he's got his, like, his pals. And, you know, it's fun. I used to watch it, like, I made my D&D crew watch it, like, back when I first bought this thing. Because it's incredible. But, like, sometimes there will just be, like, sections of the movie where our protagonist is, like, having, like, an internal monologue, and it's framed like an interview. Ooh, hammer! Excellent find. Yeah, his internal monologue is, like, framed like an interview, so he's, like, sitting in a chair in a dark room, and, like, things are happening, you know, like, there's just topless women walking around in the background. And at that point, I was playing a luchador in Dungeons & Dragons. Ooh, bottle. Oh, I might need that. It might be Bottle Kid. Yeah, so there's a topless lady's walking around in the background, and so, like, my luchador character was also, like, psionic. And in D&D 3.5, psionic characters would have a thing where they would gain what's called a psionic focus. Like, they would focus their abilities so that they could do a special, like, psionic feat. Okay, bottle obtained. Bombs is in Mimic Cave. Alright, we're saving and quitting off of the mountain, because I have nothing else I can do up here. But we have two more options for where things could be. First, I'm going to check Agena in the desert. Then I will check the Bottle Kid. And if neither of those is an item, then I guess I'm fighting Aghanim. It is entirely possible this will be an Agaseed, because Dark World access could be locked behind him. I basically only have 3 checks left. But yeah, it was just, like, it was implied that when my character gained psionic focus, it was just, like, in his head, he's just in the dark room, sitting on a chair, with, like, topless ladies walking around. And I'm like, you know what? It's as good as anything else. I can't even believe we had an inside joke with the group about Enter Zombie King. Which I think might also be Canadian? The flute! Well, you know what? I'm really glad I came here first, because Sick Kid is, like, right next to the bird statue, so I'm gonna go I'm gonna go activate the flute and also see what the Sick Kid's got. Wait a minute, what I'm saying? I've got Dark World access through the back of Kakariko. It is true, our indie film industry is unique. I completely forgot I got the hammer. I've got Dark World access. This is fine. We're good. I'm gonna have a drink while this plays. See, I'm glad nobody reminded me, because that is exactly why a little flub like that is why the racer needs to remember what's going on. Yeah, thank God I'm cycling through my things and I'm like, wait a minute, I have the hammer. I just couldn't possibly use the flute. I couldn't use the hammer to gain Dark World access on Death Mountain, so I'm glad I didn't do things up there. But we will get our Dark World check after entering the Dark World here. Excuse me, guard. That guard really wants to pick a fight with the fighting robot. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. He's made for fighting. Okay. Oh, Green Pendant is in Thieves' Town. Okay. You know what? And we also have the ability to get into and clear Palace of Darkness. The only dungeon we can do here is Pod, so that's fine. I'm going to check the chests in front of Skull Woods, because you never know. Fire Rod could be in here. The race room's name is Last Location Vanilla, so the Fire Rod could be in the Vanilla location in here, you never know. There's the map, which means I need to exit the dungeon and jump in a hole. Specifically, this hole. I always forget I can dash down that hall, and I end up, like, walking awkwardly. I like to get that chest second because it fucks up the floor in the room. $300. Okay. Small key, alright. Which means this could be the big key, but it's also likely just a small key. It's a small key. Alright. Odds were looking that way. Because, like, it's usually a small key in case you get stuck in there, but also, I don't know that you could get stuck in there without the ability to get a small key from another chest. I also realized my bottle didn't have anything in it. That's weird. I don't want to fuck with these mummies, so I'm just going to light them on fire. Do not screw with me, Wallmaster. I just used a bunch of magic to kill those mummies. No, don't go so far over. Okay. Small key. Oh, gosh. I didn't even see I got knocked out of the bunny state by getting hit. Alright, well, the bad news is I can't do anything else in here, so the good news is we're going to the village. Where there will be many items to pick up, and also... Okay, get off me. Yeah, many items to pick up. And also, a dungeon that I can do. The reward is the green pendant, so that is useful. Give me fairies. I don't have a lot of health, I'm realizing. See if we can't fix that in the town here. A single arrow and heart piece. Well, it's a start. I also want to check the C-shaped house before I go in there. $20. Okay. If I did not already have them, that's where the boots would be. Gosh, I'm still low on healths and whatnot, so I'm gonna bomb this. Oh! A heart. Okay, full heart container. That's good to find. Health was specifically my concern. The only thing I might have wanted perhaps more than health for fighting blind would be the blue cane. Oh, well, there's our fire rod now, isn't it? Okay. Now the real question is, do I continue? I think the answer is yes. There's the blue cane. Okay. I'm definitely continuing. Blue cane makes the boss in this dungeon an absolute joke, and he's already kind of a joke. He's the only boss that is just as easy to kill with the fighter sword as he is with the butter sword. Like, he dies after a certain number of hits, not a certain amount of damage. Heart piece? Okay. That's 3 items so far, so this is going to be the big key. Which means I need to find one more item, and then that's all the items I need from here. I managed to not get bunny beamed again. Oops-a-daisy. You know what? Over here. Give me that health. Skeletons are not dropping items, so that stinks. Those guys are apparently dropping arrows. Oh, goddamn. This room may suck. With no powder, I don't have an easy way to turn that anti-fairy into a fairy for health. So it is what it is. I love hammer dashes. If you can just fit them in weird places like that, it's great. Compass. Okay. Not what we were hoping for, but we'll take it. No! God, the lizards do so much damage. I lost 3 health from that lizard. Or possibly 2, but they do a lot. It's not great. Will any of you drop anything for me? Arrows. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to screw with these guys. I'm just going to go straight through. Just arrows. It's just arrows. I don't have a small key, so I have a small key. Alright, never mind. Alright, what do I turn into? It's the Dr. Light hologram. Oh, you called it. That is good to see. It's Dr. Light here to warn us about Dr. Wawi. And, ooh! You know what? This was a good dungeon to do. I don't even know what Sahasral is going to give me for the green pendant, but worth it. Boss is going to drop a map or something. Boss is going to drop a map. But I'll still fight him, because, you know, worth. A heart. Do you also drop hearts, Mr. Skeleton? How about you, Mr. Other Skeleton? No, you have arrows. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I got that blue cane. Eating clocks is time consuming. Oh no! Okay. Welp. We got a death. We got a death. It happens on occasion. Can I go straight over through here? Is this a switch I can... No? I did! I got comboed hard. Alright. Door doesn't open from this side, so I gotta go around. It's fine. There's a heart on the way to the boss. I'll grab that, and then I'll pop in and be full health. This one's the heart. Okay. And I didn't even use the blue cane, so we're good. Sword beams are supposed to do the damage. Okay, we need to focus on dodge. Now he's up. I'm popping the thing. There. Okay, blue cane. Give me the map. And then give me the green pendant. After that, I'm gonna go finish off Skull Woods, I guess. God. Dorito sword already. I kind of love to see it. I can't lift that rock. It's too heavy. Go around this way instead. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that really panned out. I am pleased with the call to do that dungeon. I never found the big key for Skull Woods. It only has 2 items in it, and I don't think I found either of them, but, no, it was a bunch of, small chests or small keys and whatnot. Speaking of, I'll grab this small key just to be safe. You never know. I wish I had the mirror and the book, because there will never be a better time to check the pedestal than when you run through here to get to this dungeon. You might be right. Okay, here's what I'm gonna... Ah. We're gonna go to the boss, and we're gonna beat the boss first. I'm also gonna grab magic. And also that heart. Okay. Okay, I have economically used my magic to get that done. Relatively economically, at least. I will have a few shots with the fire rod on the moth. Do not touch me. And since I got the Dorito sword, I will be able to do a decent amount of damage just from sword on him. Assuming I don't... There we go. I realized I still don't have a lot of health. Okay, big key. Getting the big key. Okay, there's 2 more chests. There's 2 more items. Yeah, there's 2 more chests to get. There's the one in the front of this room, and there's the one in the big chest. So, I'll check the one that's right in here that I skipped over because it was a little bit out of the way. That's the wrong way. I always do that. Wow, cheap viewers on Streamboo. Bombs. Okay. Alright, so we have navigated out of the dungeon almost. I just need to wait for that fire snake to get out of my face. I have a lot of money. It's such a pain without the mirror. That's why I waited until after I had, like, exhausted other options. The big chest is going to have the compass, so I definitely don't need that. So we're just going to go ahead and proceed to our next check, which is, I guess the dig game. If we're lucky, we'll find a mirror by the dig game. We're probably not lucky. Actually, before I go do dig game, I do want to have a look and see what's on the bumper ledge. Just in case, you know, if I find the cape, I want to know whether I need to come back here or not. And, there's not a lot of other reasons to come up this way. Fairy, thank you. It's a heart. A full heart. If I had the cape, I would be going to get that right now. But since I don't have the cape, I'm never going to get that. If dig game is a mirror, then I will also be able to check Cave 45. Not dig spot, because I don't have a shovel, but you never know. Stumpy might actually give us a vanilla shovel. Magic. Some money. Magic. Money. It's just money. Okay. Part of me is like, without the mirror, we don't have the ability to, do Swamp Palace. But Swamp Palace is a crystal. Never mind. I was thinking of last week's race, where Swamp Palace was a pendant. Buttersword. Okay. Buttersword. Silverless Ganon is very tempting. Yeah, Stumpy just straight up giving me, like... He's like, hey, if you're cooking a turkey, just rub this sword underneath its skin, and it will be moist. Alright, what's Hype Cave got for me? Heart pieces, money, and heart piece. I'm sorry. I found 3 heart pieces in here, and it wasn't enough to give me health up. Hype Cave. Disappointing. As usual. Yeah, I'll do pod first. Part of me was like, I should check Pyramid Ledge. And then also part of me is like, Pyramid Ledge leads to doing Catfish. Let's not do all that right now. I know Pyramid Ledge is a relatively quick check compared to Catfish, but they're in the same direction generally, up from here. How do I not have anything to stun enemies with yet? That's weird. I have not been able to check stun prize. I love getting stun prize. It's a reliable source of goods. I also haven't found a shield yet. But now that I think about it, so obviously Mega Man X is here as a sprite option. I'm going to have to check and see if the person has made a Zero sprite option, because of the two characters from Mega Man X, Zero is the one who actually uses a sword, so come on. No hook shot means I don't have a lot of mobility in here. Small key. I'm going to predict that the next chest I open is also a small key. Possibly even the one after it. Bonk! Oh, the big key! Okay, well, my prediction was wrong. I absolutely needed to get that. That chest is always weird. There's my small key. Okay. I would like to leave the room with the floating skulls. It's like, sometimes, it's almost always a small key, but like, you use a small key to get to it, so a lot of the time you're like, I don't even need to get this chest, because it's just going to require the thing that's in it. So it'll like, count as net negative towards my number of small keys. And then once in a blue moon, it's like, no, this is an essential thing. You needed it. I've been stuck before because Ice Rod was in there. All these small keys. That's not what I want to do. No, let me reset the room. I'm trying to do that. Okay. Reset the room again, so I have a clear landing pad. I know there's a trick with the red cane you can do in there, but I don't have the red cane. And I also never learned the trick. Okay. We're going to do the chests over here first. Because if the mirror is over here, that will be nice for the Dark Maze room. If the mirror is not over here, then Dark Maze is going to be as much of a problem whenever. So, it is what it is. Alright, well there's our health. You know what? All you guys screw off. Hook shot. Okay, you should be something. The red cane. That thing I said I didn't have. Pod was. Do I still not have any shields? What the heck? Now, what's going on over here? Alright, there's 3 chests in here. One of them will be probably a map, one of them will probably be a compass. There's a compass. There's a map. Okay. I just want to say, if Zero was a character who used a sword and a shield, maybe he wouldn't have blown up in the first game. Perhaps. And a blue bottle. Well, the blue potion is good. I don't mind finding it, but it's not what I was hoping for, which is a mirror. I do love that, like, in the Mega Man X franchise, Zero is the one with all the story. Mega Man's just sort of there. the plot actually more involves Zero than Mega Man. Like, they invent a character for Mega Man to hang out with, and it's just like a random mechanic that he knows, because he, like, works at the shop. Whereas, like, Zero's equivalent of Double, the evil trader robot, is his ex-girlfriend, whose brother he needs to fight in a duel to the death, who he also used to serve in the Reploid army with. Intense stuff. Alright, I need the bow. Also, the boss will definitely have an item on him. I think. But yeah, Zero's story in X4 was like all just like, I know all of these people I have to kill. Why did that turtle take so many hits? It's because the sword beams suck. Yeah, Zero knows everybody he's got to fight. He worked with them all in the past, and now he's like, you've all gone Maverick. I'm like, I know it's a Mega Man game, but Zero, you're the star of this one. Which is fine. Zero's cooler, honestly. You also get, like... They give us, like, an animated short about, like, Zero's origin. Which was also wild. Pretty good. 17 hits. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And since I got the butter sword, he dies very quickly. Give me one last item, sir. A shield! Alright, well, the blue bomber finally has a shield. I was hoping for mirror, though. If I had the mirror, I could easily check what Saku-Racing will give me for the green pendant. Which, I swear to God, if he gives me the mirror... Slightly annoying. Now, I do like that in, like, so in X3... They give you the option to play as Zero for the first time, but only for the first half of a stage. For some reason. And then they realized the fans were all like, hey, we really like Zero. He's fun, he's different, he's fun. Let us play as him more. And they were like, well, I guess we're writing a whole damn story arc for him. That's not gonna work. That'll work, though. Ow. Serious. There we go. Okay. Red potion? Sure. We've been having health-related problems, so I may as well grab that. And now we will proceed on our way to the catfish. With the hookshot, we do have the ability to do the other side of Death Mountain, and we'll do that after I check the catfish. Actually, we'll do that after I do the catfish and also Saku-Racing. That's 2 checks that will be relatively quick because of the mirror. Not the mirror, the flute. I'm thinking about the mirror because I want it. $20. Alright. Save and quit. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we're gonna go to, it doesn't matter where I go. Although if I'd gone to either of the other two places, I would have been able to get full health. Whatever. You know what? I think it might be faster for me to run from here. Because it's a straight shot from here up. And I can activate the hyperspeed, so... maybe? $50. Alright, Sahasrahla, you bastard. I should have known. He almost never has anything useful. But you gotta check. You gotta check. If you don't check, you'll never know. It is true. That would have been a good spot for the mirror. And those memes are always amusing. It's like the, when they, 50% of all marriages end in divorce and the other 50% end in death. It's like, either way, it's bad. Hey, ooh, shovel. Blue mail. Oh no, okay. You know what? I said earlier that they're not going to be able to put in these armor upgrades because of, like, Sprite. It's just a recolor. I was wrong. They just recolored it to white. Quake. I have all medallions. $50. I have money. 10 arrows to restock after shooting that crystal switch. Heart piece, heart piece. Okay. Red mail can't be 0. It's not like a sprite edit, it's just a palette swap. That would be fun, though. Oh, bombs on floating island. I don't need to worry about that. I'm going to skip Spiral Cave for the time being, so I can go do Tower of Hera. If Tower of Hera gives me the Titan's Mitts, or the Mirror, well, or the book, there's other things I can do. Basically, it's a pain in the butt to climb all the way back up. Small key. Theoretically, might need basement. Don't like to theoretically might maybe need basement. Always money in the banana stand. Arrested Development memes. Okay, I need to line up this pixel like that. So big key is in the basement. Big key's in the basement, big chest has an item in it. No. And like you can... I wonder if it's possible for somebody to do a sprite edit where like a pixel is invisible and then when the palette swaps, it changes to a solid color. Hold on. Alright, he's gonna drop one item. Tower of Hera has 2. Silver arrows! Okay. That might be doable, in which case I could see Cloud's hair going from, like, blonde and spiky to black and long. Alright, we're gonna do the basement. I don't want to do the basement, but we're gonna do the basement. God. This is extra stupid, because I know the basement is... The basement is just gonna be the big key. But also, if it's something I need in here, then we're really gonna want it. Coming in here will be like, the play. Also, while I wait here, I'm gonna have a drink of water. Apparently I have a Discord message. Who's that? Oh. It's a notification about webcomic update. There's a webcomic I read. It's nominally about zombie apocalypse. Called Dead Winter. And I got an update today. I say nominally about zombies because, like, it hasn't been about zombies for a little while, because it stopped being zombies and started being, like, they got to a survivor settlement in the city. Alright, so we have the big key now. Skeleton, oh my god. I hate these guys. Well, like, the thing is, the zombies can only be so entertaining. You know, they get stale fast. Oh, wait a minute. Zed Nation did manage to do interesting stuff with them, but, like, that's because they fundamentally fucked with the concept of the zombies enough times. I don't know if I lined this up properly. Let's find out. I did! Okay. Yeah, the fact that they were like, hey, if we give zombies lithium, then they stop being, like, they can talk. That was interesting. Art piece. Okay. Waste of my time. Let's just jump into pits. Jump into holes to get down to the bottom. I lack the mirror, so I need to walk out. It could have been anything useful. It could have been a book. It could have been Titan's mitts. Instead, it was just a little bit of health. Anybody who didn't gamble on Tower of Hera basement was coming out slightly faster. I at least know Saku does not do the Hera pot technique, so she'll be in there as long as I was, except slightly shorter because she'll have gone into the basement right off the bat, whereas I took like a second trip in. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, well, there's our Titan's mitt. I guess I'll check Dark Death Mountain too while I'm here. Now that I can do that, I have the hookshot, so I can also check Hookshot Cave. You know what? Yeah. I will say that show did a funny thing by giving us, like, they cast an actual, like, sort of A-list actor in, like, the first episode, only to kill him in the first episode. It's like the one person whose name you recognize in the first season, and then he's just gone after episode 1. I'm like, well, that was a tease. Fucking, I think he was Benvolio in the 90s Romeo and Juliet movie. I know he was a wheelchair guy in Oz. I didn't watch that show enough to remember names. I mean, hell, I didn't even remember that J.K. Simmons is in it, so what does that tell you? Why am I checking that? I have all the medallions. I know I can get in there. I just can't get in there right now because I'm not up here. Maybe I should have climbed back up the mountain before doing this. Steve has forfeited the race. He yearns for the mines. 300 bucks. Okay. 10 arrows. Okay. 20 bucks. And bombs. Okay. That cave, a little bit useless. A little bit useless. God, I have the red cane. I actually could be doing part of Turtle Rock if I used the correct teleporter. But I didn't, so instead we'll be doing Spike Cave. There's that health I'm looking for. Okay, so we have 2 red potions and a blue potion. We'll be fine. That's not when I wanted to drink it. Oh, whatever. I want to not use all my magic because this will use like all of my magic. Bombs! Alright. Thank you, Spike Cave. Well, the good news is we got the Titan's Mitts, so I can do other things now. Let's go to the Sanctuary. I guess we'll check King's Tomb. Steve unforfeited from the race. He's back in. This once, I want to see what's going on over on Steve's race, because, like, this happens a lot. Forfeits and comes back. Alright, health. Okay, sure. Let's use the flute to fast travel. You know what? Let's go over here. Let's buy ourselves a blue potion. They're useful. Then we're gonna fly to gosh, yeah, let's do Ice Palace. Okay. Yeah, I have Bombos and Fire Rod. Ice Palace is a great place to go. Cash is underwater. And I even have the red cane, so I can do Icebreaker. Ugh. That's just bad timing on my part. Yeah, Ice Palace. Gonna be great. Gonna be quick. Ice Palace used to be one of the longer dungeons to have to do, and then people figured out how to clip through a wall. Relatively quick room clear. Exactly. It's even less time if you're able to get through iced tea quick. Okay. Nope. Okay. That's right. Okay, we're through. Time to say the thing I always say. We are going to take Ice Palace from the back. What's more objectionable as a line I use frequently, that or time to shave an eyeball? Small key. How many... Ice Palace has 3 items in it in total. So it is not a bad dungeon. I mean, it's a terrible number of items to get, like, like, if you're doing it the long way. But if you're doing it quickly with Icebreaker, not so bad. No! Dead, dead. Okay, we have the big key, so we are going to check the chest. I don't trust myself enough on the hookshot through these blocks. Compass. Okay. Yeah, you can hookshot through these blocks if you're... You know, you can do that. But if you make a mistake, then you're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, so now we just need to get iced tea. And then we go to the boss, who should not be too much trouble. Oh, health. Okay. We're officially on our second row of hearts, which is good. We like a lot of hearts. All right. Excuse me. Jellyfish guys. They're not even dropping anything. I hate them. Okay, we need the red cane because... okay, alright. You... You guys have anything? No? Why would you have anything? Alright. Fortunately, those have that. So now we have half magic, which is fine. Half magic is in that's how much magic we have, not we have the half magic item. Half magic item would be great. But half a bar of magic is more than enough to cast one of these. Could have been cleaner. Not bad, though. Give me map. Okay. Still no mirror. It is true. We have a lot of room for error. Okay, I'm going to go to the house. And I'm going to check the dig spot. I did find the shovel, so we're going to check that. We're going to get that check out of the way. And then I will fly, I guess, to Misery Mire? I can do Misery Mire, and it is... I think a crystal. It might be a pendant, actually. But in any event, it's a dungeon I can get into and do things in, so, you know. It's an obvious choice. Red mail. Alright, what are we? Gold. Sure. Both crystals I'm missing are red. No, Desert Palace is a red pendant. Okay. I'm thinking about this now. Alright, in we go. Mire Shed is famous for holding an important item hostage at the end. Is it the mirror? And also, what do I need? I need Swamp Palace and Turtle Rock. I can't finish Turtle Rock, and I can't start Swamp Palace. I can do things here, though. Alright, full heart. And red potion bottle. Okay. God. I know, it's weird. You know what? Executive decision, I'm going up the mountain. I am going to go do Turtle Rock. I'm going to start Turtle Rock. Because I am 2 items away from go mode. They are a mirror and an ice rod. Excuse me? Oh yeah, so Desert Palace is also a pendant. For a second I was like, what if it could be I might need something from the pedestal? And that still might be the case. If I get through this place and Turtle Rock does not have a... If Turtle Rock has a mirror but no ice rod, then I can't finish the dungeon, which is, you know, that's a risk I'm taking here. But also, if the ice rod is on the pedestal, it could be on the pedestal. You don't need the ice rod for any dungeon, other than Turtle Rock. So that could be what we're looking at here. This could be... Look, I guessed that this might be an Agaseed earlier, so like I've been speaking evil into the world the whole time, and it has not yet come to transpire. But the fact that I have not seen the mirror yet, Turtle Rock has 5 items in it. It is not the most plentiful dungeon in terms of items, but it's not bad. God, seeing Mega Man like yellow from behind just makes me think he's like the man in the yellow hat. It is true. We can't know until we find the book. Good news is we at least have the fire rod, so we know we can do this place, like the front half of it. I do love that this is just like the strategy for this place is just throw yourself into the pit. Ow. It seemed like a good idea. Small key. Fire shield. Alright. Ow. Okay. Invincibility frames off of the hookshot. Useful, sometimes not great though. Alright, continue over here. Kill that guy. No full magic, don't mind if I do. Chain chomps. Get out of my way. Continue to get out of my way, please. The map. Okay. Nothing useful in there. The most awkward chest to get in the place. Possibly the most awkward chest to get in the game. Ow. It's also funny we haven't seen Mushroom. See, here's the thing. Mire big key chest is kind of awkward, but like, if you've got the hook shot, and realistically, you probably should if you're in Mire. Ugh, Dr. Light. If you got the hook shot, then it's relatively easy. Whereas, like, chain chomps are always in the way. Skull. Oh, big key chest. Okay, yes, that is It doesn't feel awkward so much as it feels like a pain in the butt. And yes, they do. The load screen is atrocious. It is nicknamed Cutscene Chest for a reason. It takes a long-ass time. And like it's all happening off screen. It's not even like the moving wall in Palace of Darkness. It just you hear the sound and you don't necessarily know where it's happening. Oh, come on. I can't even check Mimic Cave. Unless the mirror is in the big... is it... Oh, there's the ice rod. Okay, coming here was the great idea. Oh, I'm a genius. I rolled dice well, I'm a genius. No. Okay. We can officially beat Turtle Rock. That's great. Small key. No. Okay. I should have gotten hit by so many fire bars right there. And by that, I mean one of them, but I still should have gotten hit. Okay, I am also absolutely going to set the respawn point to down here. He just has money. Okay, so I can't do any. Jesus, Kara's already done. How'd she do that? The mirror! And there's the small key. There's bombs. Ow. Let's drink one of our red potions. Why not? And the book. Okay, well. Considerable gains there. Jesus, loaded laser bridge. Taco has also finished a mere minute after Kara finished. Wow, okay. The group's ringers are running circles around me, as per usual. So Mega Man doesn't need to read, he just needs to know how to fight. Oh no, I didn't change items. You cannot change items while that head explodes. Okay, now I just need to be ready for the worm here to come on out. He went left. Most unclean. Okay. Right, he drops his item in the middle here. It's like a compass, right? Yeah. Okay, well the good news is, I know exactly where to go now. It's the last dungeon. I'm in go mode, so I don't really need to worry about getting items. So I'm just gonna rush the boss. I never found a boomerang. Servo is also finished. Also, I realize his name is spelled Servo like French style, S-I-R-V-E-A-U-X. And, like, he also has Tom in front of it, so he's, like, riffing on the robot from Mystery Science Theater. And that's great. Not surprising, though, this ended up a seed that really rewarded critical path prioritizing dungeons, and you like a lot of overworld... I do like a lot of overworld checks. It feels like they're faster than going into a dungeon. I know that they're not. I know that dungeons have, like, the higher concentration of checks, usually. It just feels faster to, you know, just go to a place and open a box than to, like, go into a dungeon and navigate past a bunch of enemies and through rooms to, like, 5 boxes. Sometimes it rewards me, sometimes it does not. This is one of those instances where I have not been rewarded for my choices. Which is fine, like, there's still 4 people running. Including me, so, like, we'll see where I place. I always say, when, like... Oh, mushroom! Oh, there's Sartaz also finished. Alright. Ow. Yeah, I always say, when, like, I'm pulling up the rear in a race, it's never a situation of, like, frustration because things have gone bad. It's a... I don't care where I place. I enjoy playing the game. Oops, stairs. God, okay. I like to reference the episode of King of the Hill where Hank uses crack to catch fish. What the heck's going on? There we go. Because at the end of the episode, Hank is like... He's just vibing catching fish. He's just having a good time being a fisherman. He doesn't care that he's going to jail for crack. I practiced Diver Down earlier, so let's just do that. Oh, half magic. Alright, suddenly glad I grabbed that chest. Even when you're in go mode, you can still get quality of life items. I don't think I care enough to check either tablet when I get up the mountain, because it's not going to be anything I need. It can't possibly be. Now, I have everything I need. No! Really? Alright, now he's dead. Alright, give me item... Big key! Alright, let's get out of here. I never found a boomerang. Maybe there'll be one in Ganon's Tower. I'm realizing I'm relatively ahead of schedule too, like... I guess this is a fast seed. Ow. Like, everybody else is finishing up, like, you know, an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes. Alright, we're gonna go up and use the Turtle Rock teleporter. Because it is closer to where I want to go. And I can also pull on a claw and see if I get, I don't know, something. That statement will make sense when I get into the Dark World. And yeah, honestly, that's what happened, not last week, but the week before, I think. Was I just didn't get the mirror until... I don't think I ever got the mirror last week, actually. Or no, that was definitely the week before. Hey! Money. Okay. Not useful. See, here's the thing. If I see a boomerang in Turtle Rock, it's going to be the blue one, and it's going to be useful. So I'll grab it. There's that one crystal switch that's really easy to hit in Turtle Rock using the blue boomerang. I want it. Okay, we're going to check the two chests on the right side first. Small key. And big key. Alright, we're going up the mountain. God, no wonder people finish so fast. They didn't need to muck around in here at all. Ah, I just wanted arrows. See, sadly, races don't generate spoiler logs. We will never know. I'm gonna do this thing. Invincibility frames to the rescue. Arrows are useful. You know what? What's stun prize? I never did find out. It's 20 bucks. Okay. Fucking Red Stalfos jumping out of the way of every swing. It's just like, I'll just stun them. It's just easier that way. I do not have the powder, so I can't do anything with this bunny beam. My timing was off. Alright. Okay, we're out. Arrows. Arrows are useful, so is that little bit of health. I want the red cane, so I can do the full room kill. See, if I had a boomerang, I could catch that fairy. Maybe one of these guys will give me a fairy. course not. I want one now. Jump into the abyss. Run around. Shoot that. Off we go. Magic is full enough. I don't care about getting this thing, so I'll just run up these stairs. Light these. At this point, I really don't need to worry about these chests, so I'm not going to grab them. If it was the boomerang, I wouldn't need it anymore, because that one room is gone. I never needed to go into it. This room would be nice to have the powder in, but I don't. So we're going to go and ignore that chest. I will open the last chest, if only because it's the last one. Old habits die hard. $5. So worth it. Ugh. You know what would have been useful in some chests that I didn't open? The cape. If nothing else, the cape is super useful against Ganon. Three hits. Two hits. Oh, you hit him one more time. I should have only needed to hit him one more time. What's going on? Invincible wizard, what's going on here? Oh. Aga has iframes. I hit him with 3 balls on the first round. Oh, then there's Saku's done. Okay. Saku is going to have a peek at my stream and see that I'm going into the Ganon fight right now. Okay. Ganon! Remind me of the babe with the power. It's David Bowie. We love a David Bowie reference. I'm going to drink a blue potion. Or a red potion. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Nope. Okay. I got him to hit the floor. We got through that first couple of phases pretty quick. Servo is trying to hype the crowd up in the race room by saying, is this everybody going to be sub 2 hours? And I'm like, I'm going to be. But there's also the guy who might not finish. Ganon! Stay put. Stop teleporting. That was a very good Ganon fight. Holy crap. There was like no wasted effort in that Ganon fight. I'm happy with that. We are marking done. Giving me 6th place. Time for another one? No. Yeah, hi Servo, welcome on in. Good to see ya. God, yeah, this is a pretty quick seed. I'm happy with that. Alright, we'll just speed through the credits now. Hyrule Castle sits in own pew. You know what? We will get to find out what's on the Master Sword pedestal. If nothing else, the credits are good for that. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. But it's probably... I'm gonna guess shield. What if it's a shield? Or perhaps the bug net? Bug net, useful. A little bit at least. It's utility. Venus Love Chain. Oh yeah, we did see bug net on top of Death Mountain. I completely erased that whole area from my mind after I, wasn't going to get up there with the mirror. Flying vultures, no dancing pickles today. Oh, shield! Okay, I called it, but I did predict a few things, so... Alright, mirror shield on Ped. Not something necessary. In any gameplay. Gosh, okay, well, yeah, an hour and 40 minutes. So I was only 2 minutes behind Saku. Yeah, all the first 4 placers all finished in the first 4 minutes of each other. And then 10 minutes later, Saku and I came in. Now we're just waiting to see when Steve finishes. Ped required for Majora's Mask, or Ocarina rather. That is true. My sprite done by Plague Done. I will have to see if there's, a zero sprite. That will be interesting to see. Let's see, first sword found in almost 3 minutes. Very, very fast. Flute in under half an hour. Mirror is a pain in the butt, but sure. God, I did so many boss kills with the gold sword. So many. 7 of my boss kills gold sword. 800 damage taken, 15 magic used, we love magic, 50 bonks, 11 saves and quits, 1 shameful death. I usually like to avoid dying. And then I goofed. I died in a way that I should not have. But yeah, so that is the race. And that's where we say good night to YouTube. Good night, YouTube.